Hey, what's going on, fam? I want to read to you Luke chapter 22, verse 54 and on. It's the paragraph about Peter denying Jesus. Yes, we all make stupid mistakes, right? Even Jesus's own disciples, they were human. They were regular people, just like you and I. And yeah, we all make some bad choices, but what do we do with them after we've made them, right? So here's a lesson that we can learn from Peter. Peter disowns Jesus. Verse 54. Then seizing him, they led him away and took him into the house of the high priest. Peter followed at a distance. But when they had kindled a fire in the middle of the courtyard, they sat down together. Peter sat down with them. A servant girl saw him seated there in the firelight. She looked closely at him and said, "This man was with him." But Peter denied it. "Woman, I don't know him," he said. A little later, someone else saw him and said, "You are also one of them." "Man, I'm not," Peter said. About an hour later, another asserted, "Certainly this fellow was with him, for he is a Galilean." Peter replied, "Man, I don't know what you're talking about." Just as he was speaking, a rooster crowed. The Lord turned and looked straight at Peter in the eyes. Then Peter remembered the word that the Lord had spoken to him. "Before the rooster crows today, you will disown me 3 times. And he went outside and wept bitterly. He knew he made a mistake right then and there. This serves as a lesson. The story serves as a lesson between faith and fear. Peter feared for his life. You know, to be associated with Jesus was to mean that you could possibly be kicked out of the community, possibly hung, and all these bad things. And so what did Peter do? He complied with the rest of the people. He wanted to fit in, and he denied him. So we could do the same thing today, but are you going to let fear drive away your faith? Peter came back, and Jesus met with him and said, "Listen, Peter, do you love me? Feed my sheep." And he said it 3 times because Peter denied him 3 times. And he wanted to make sure that if you're gonna walk with me, then you're gonna go through some tough times. And so he wanted to make sure that Peter wouldn't deny him again. And so the moral is, God forgave him. God showed Peter that he loved him. And yes, you denied me, but I won't deny you. So if you give your life to Jesus, and you love him and you want to follow him, just remember there's going to be some tough times ahead of you, but God is always right there with you, and he will redeem you, and he will hold out his hand, and he will say, "You are mine, and I'm not going to let you go." Jesus said to him, "Watch out for Satan, because he will sift you like wheat." So be on the lookout, right? Know when you are being tempted, and cling on to God's word to keep you on that straight and narrow path. And remember that God's got you. Don't let fear drive out your faith. God bless.